Hey, good evening, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit late. For a few minutes, I was just having a difficult time or technical issue, uh, but now it's already okay. Anyway, how are your trades for today? I've noticed several of our stocks have bounced. Are your stocks trending the right direction? Well, let's see. Let's see. And whoops, what happened? I lost you guys all of a sudden. Hmm. It's best that I open it again. Let's open our YouTube. Okay. Just want to make sure that we don't have tech issues. There. Okay, so let's begin. I think the others will just follow, no? Let's say hi first. Let me see if it's test. Hello. Oh, there, Ethel. Hi, Ethel. Good evening. Let's check out Meg and now. Okay, let me just set this up. Chart. How are your trades? Oh, hold on. Let me first share the link to our Facebook page. And yes, Facebook. And here. Here's the link. One moment, Ethel. We are live. Please check out this link. There. Okay. I hope they join us. And also, okay, let's prioritize the request first. There. You wanted Meg. Okay. Okay. All right. So see. Okay. All right. We're on my cell phone. Okay. Ethel. For Meg, I would have to say I don't think Meg is going to bounce. Rather, I feel that its downtrend is not over yet. So what happened here is that you had your support in this area and then it bounced a little bit, but there's a support here previously, so now it will act as a resistance, and which is what happened here in today's market. We were not able to sustain that, so there's a big chance that it will go back to the 4.18 level, and once the number or the price reaches that level, we have to check this stock again, and we'll see if we now have some bullish divergence in our RSI. Because right now it's showing, oops, an upward direction, but your candlestick, however, is uh, bearish. So I think it will go back to the 4.18 level. Let's go check out now. Now is, all right, so this is the, okay, I want to check out which area. So this is the thing for now, okay? And I think if you've been watching our live sessions here, I pointed out that there was a gap up that happened here. And while it's true that we have a green candlestick today, if there's really no catalyst for this stock, I would have to say this based on the technicals, okay? I'm just basing this 100% on the technicals. If there's no catalyst, there's a big chance that this gap will be filled first before we see a bounce in this stock. So if you are interested in really investing in this stock, I'd say hold on to your buying power because we might be able to get this at a 2.10 level, which is cheaper than the price right now. Okay. Then let us check out. Hi, Lynette. Good evening. Right. So we have yay! Thank you guys. We have more and more people joining us tonight. However, you guys are just watching. I hope you can also drop a comment so that I can review and prioritize your request. If you don't have any request, I'll still go through our usual routine. I will sort our stocks because this is what I do when I don't receive a request. Okay, I check out the highly traded stocks for the day and then see if we have, okay, then we work our way downwards. Okay, all right, so Lynette wants PIP. Okay, definitely. Huh. Let us check. Let me go to PIP first. Okay, this is for Lynette. PIP. What happened? Gap up and then, oh, Lynette, I have a question. At what price did you enter at for this stock today? There was a big jump. The reason why I ask is that if you have entered somewhere here, okay, I suggest that you take profit. I suggest that you partially take profit because I I'm not saying that it will happen tomorrow, okay? There's a big gap up here. Chances are stock will go down and then before it goes up. Okay? It might go back here in your MA20 line before it jumps again. Alright, so interesting. 1.7. Okay. I suggest, so if you're at 1.7, that means you already have gained some profit. Now with the formation, I'm not saying that it will not go up anymore, but with the formation of the candlestick, number one. Number two, with the fact that it did a gap up, chances are it will go back. So if you'd like, you can lock in some profit, right? Try to lock in some profit and then use that extra buying power when it dips. Okay, because this one is for me, I don't Um, that's scary position in a sense that there's a gap up that happened. Okay, so you have already made some gains if you want, and if you're happy with the amount, um, I highly recommend that you start taking profit. That's already a good 10% before it goes down again. Nag-sell po ako pagka-open. Oh, so do you still have a position if you sold it? So if you don't have any right now, I suggest try to look for other stocks because chances are this will dip. I don't see any sign yet that it'll bounce somewhere, although we have some uh, resistance over here that could potentially act as a support, but it might take a while. Okay, so but definitely it will revisit this gap and fill this gap. We just don't know how fast it will take, right? But in the meantime, congratulations, you managed to gain how much? Uh, how much? I don't- So I remember. So this was wow 31.7. Okay, around 12%. So good job. That's a gain, and that's a good gain. Okay. Now I I was trying to recall, remember what I was saying yesterday. I think I said the moment it crosses above the MA20 line, that is our our bullish signal, right? But this is so surprising to see a big jump at that amount. So for those people who are very active in the social media or in the news, maybe you can share why this thing did a gap up today. Interesting. Okay. The next one is for Paulo de los Reyes, and this one is for MBT and PNB. MBT, MBT. So we are now seeing weakness actually for several weeks now. We've been mentioning that we are at a resistance level, and now most of the movement is really showing us bearish sentiment. Right now, we ended outside of the Bollinger Band, lower Bollinger Band. So that means we might see some more downward movements in the coming days. And I'd like us to plot and observe what happens around this area. Okay, 63.60. All right. Next would be PNB. Guys, if this is your first time in our channel, I am inviting you to subscribe to Miss JD. You know why? Because every day we do our live, we evaluate and analyze stocks in the Philippine market. And if you want, I can also review the ones in the US market because these are the platforms. Yeah, these are the exchanges that we are mostly active with. Okay, Philippine market and the US market. So go ahead and subscribe so that you're always updated. Now, talking about PNB. Okay, so this is PNB. It is now giving us that bounce. Okay, we have finally made this bounce, and the next um, hold on, I don't know why. Oops, hash $. Let's do that. I just lost the chart. Let's check PNB. There. PNB. For PNB, that's not our chart. This is our chart. PNB. Okay. So we had a bounce over here for PNB. I said we are going to have a possible resistance at the MA20 line. Okay. And although we are already showing an upward trend on your RSI, that's already a good sign. So the next thing that we have to challenge right now is your resistance, and the nearest would be your MA20 line. And notice this one. This used to be a here. That used to be a support, and a previous support. Always remember that can act as a resistance, especially when that support was broken and we're moving below that support. So that support will now become your resistance. Okay. The next one is for Don Pulubi, Meralco, and AXLM. Meralco. Ooh, what happened? So, see the power of the MA20 line. We moved below the MA20 level. Therefore, your MA20 line can act as a resistance, which was proven in this case. Okay, and see what happened. There was some rejection, and now we ended outside of the lower Bollinger Band. So what does this mean? I do not recommend for us to enter right away. Okay, as you might see some more downward movements in the coming days. When you end outside of the lower Bollinger Band, that's your trigger. Okay, so be extra careful. Although we see a bullish divergence, meaning there's slowly people buying because they feel that it is already cheap at the price where it is at right now. But we're more into a position trader slash conservative player. What we want to see here is stabilization at a certain area. Oops.